Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be looking at the new Netflix exclusive War for Cybertron trilogy Sparkless Seeker. So I'm really excited about doing this. I've been after this guy for absolutely ages. I've managed to find him out in the wild. So yeah, what we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a look at the packaging, we're going to have a look at the beautiful artwork there. Although I do think it's weird, it's a bit like the Generation Selects figures. I think that you're paying that little bit more, you're paying that bit of a premium. I think they've dubbed down a little bit on the packaging. But these pictures at the back are fantastic, and that's of course what they are. They're pictures, they're not artwork. So we've got obviously the standard Seeker mold there, and we can see it takes 24 steps to transform him. And then again, I suppose just to justify the price point, we've got two little battlemasters there as well. We've got a Sparkless Singe and a Sparkless Caliburst. So what we're going to do literally right now, we're going to take it out of the box, have a look at everything that's in it, have a really detailed look at it in both modes, and then of course do a couple of comparisons as well. So I've just stopped it there so we can see what we know as the War for Cybertron trilogy Kingdom artwork, but of course it's not in the normal colours as it's the Netflix version. It's of course the black, white and red. But there is the figure, and I just think this idea is really clever, to be honest. It's obviously again just another excuse to release the Seeker mold, and of course Hasbro have a great history of using the same molds over and over again. But with this one, I think because it's so sort of original, well, I've obviously forgiven it because I've gone and brought it, but I know that a lot of people were saying about the fact that it is just a Seeker mold and a bit unimpressed. But again, as I say, I've brought it, and one of the main reasons I've brought it is because it's a Netflix exclusive, and the exclusive figures always retain their value, and you know they go up as well. They don't just retain the value, they go up quite a lot. So what we've got here then is we've got the instructions. There we go. But you got the standard purple and black because it's a Decepticon. There's literally nothing else in the box, and then we've got the figures all attached there, and there of course are the two weapons or the guns which are going to fit onto the main Seeker. There's nothing else in the box, even though it's a Kingdom figure, so there's no sticker, there's no collector's card, there's nothing like that. You've just got them particular figures. Right, I'm going to now set him free from this, and I'll come straight back to you. Okay then, so we're back and they're out of their packaging, and before we look at the actual Seeker, let's have a quick look at the Sparkless Caliburst first. So it's exactly the same mold, of course. I love the red eye visor there. They've just obviously gone with the dampened down much darker colours, and of course that's going to be the dowel which will fit into his hand. But I do like that, that looks really good. And then if we look as well at Singe, same thing, lovely red visor, quite a bit of detailing on that, and of course the same with all these little battlemasters, full arm rotation with the ball and socket joint you can see in there, and the feet and the legs, sorry, the legs are independent as well, even though you do stick them together. But I like them, I think they look really good. Let's have a look at the actual Seeker itself then. And again, it is just the standard Seeker jet, which all molds that we've got loads of now. But look again, brilliant. If I just tilt this up slightly, there you go, you've got the red eyes, you've got a smirk, you've got brilliant paint taps. It really does look, I suppose, exactly what it is, rusty, dirty, old, but of course it's a brand new figure. So you've got the full rotation. Oh, you can tell I haven't even took this bit off from around the arm, so I'm going to quickly take this off as we're talking. But yeah, so with it being a new figure, you've got the full rotation in and around at the shoulder joint. Apologies for that, didn't even see that in there. I suppose it's because it's perfectly camouflaged with the camouflage actual paintwork. Bicep, elbow, wrist, hips, knees, ankle tilt, toe tilt, absolutely everything that you would expect from these new molds. And yeah, this is just fresh out of the box, so I know it's not done perfectly yet. We'll do that in a second. I just wanted to show you quickly fresh out of the box. So what we're going to do now then, I'm going to transform him quickly off camera. A couple of reasons. Obviously, A, to keep the length of the video down. B, not to ruin it for yourself. And probably C, because it's a Seeker, and I'm sure you've done a Seeker transformation 100 times yourself anyway. So I'll be back in a second. Okay then, so we're back. And again, quick apologies for transforming him off camera. But let's just have a look straight away at this alternate mode then, and look at that. It's so cool. I mean, the original of Starscream, obviously, in this mold was really, really good. But this is brilliant. It's, I suppose, in this particular mode, it's borderline a bit acid stormy with how green it actually looks. I do love it though. I think it's great. It looks so good. It's all snug. It all, you know, packs up, connects, and yeah, just fits together really nicely. We've attached the weapons on the underside there as well. Did a very quick transformation as well, obviously, of the Battlemasters, and there we go. Again, exactly the same transformations, just got the different color schemes with them. So what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to return him back into his robot mode, just to finish it off, do a quick comparisons as well with some other figures. And yeah, because that's the way I'm going to display him. Even though I like this particular mode, I do like it, as I've just said before. I think it looks very good. I'm going to be displaying him in his robot mode, so we're going to come right back and then just finish it off looking at him in that way. Coming back now. Okay then, so we're back, and as you can see, I've transformed him fully into his robot mode. This time though, I've decided to flare the wings up. I think it just gives that little bit more, I suppose, an ominous effect, to be honest. I think it does make it look that bit much darker. So we've got the weapons. You've got two choices. Well, you've got a few choices actually. You can put them on the underside of the wings. Oh, he says, and he drops it, of course. You can put them in there. These will obviously face any way you want them to, so you can put them there. You can also notice, as I've turned him to the side, you can attach them to his forearm, to his shoulder. You can even put them in his hands if you do so want to. But obviously we've got some Battlemasters, so let's completely power him up. So I'm going to pop these in the top of the shoulder there, reason being that they're going to come out over the top of the Battlemasters like so. This can now attach into that hand, and in a second we're going to have a truly, and probably totally overpowered, but really, really powered up Seeker. There we go. There's some warfare for you. That looks really, really good, ironically enough. Don't think I'll display him with all of them. I think I like to display a lot of them in bot mode, so I'll probably transform them into the little bot modes themselves. Here is, of course, what started it all. And then I could line up all the rest of them along the side, but there's no real difference at all. They are pretty much all exactly the same, just a nice different paint apps. But it's, again, still like it, still think it's worth it. Definitely worth finding if you can, because it is an exclusive, and I'm constantly seeing all over social media and stuff that people are finding these hard to get hold of. So definitely, if you see one, and of course if you can afford it, I'd recommend getting it. But there you go. So that's a good look. Again, a final look. Let's take these out, because it is all about the paint apps on this one. It really is. So there's the blast effects falling out. These brand new figures, they proper got all tight joints, haven't they? So just one final last time at the detail around there. Brilliant. Okay guys, there we go. The Netflix War for Cybertron, Netflix exclusive Sparkless Seeker. Hope you enjoyed looking at it. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.